Today I'm standing before you, I can brag that Nigeria is not borrowing, it's dying from local bank. The revenue, we have met our target of revenue for the whole year. We met it in August. I've reviewed this morning. Non-oil.
Let's widen a tax net. Let's widen a tax net.
It is called PIT, Personal Income Tax. Whether you be company owner, your company fit dey pay their taxes, no concern anybody. You fit get house where they collect rent. That one no dey part of company, abi. Somebody fit dash you money. That one no be part of company, abi. As long as it is money you earn, earnings, income, something where it be in, and it's coming to your life. And this thing is pepper, come money. You are meant to give government their own from 1st of January 2026. They don't sign on to law. I know say they like news. Now like, they don't your neck gonna say they don't pass this bill. They are just waiting for the day to start. They start arresting some people when they pay tax. Okay. Two, not because Pella is doing cho-cho-cho, although cho-cho-cho fee release signal. But as long as your account keeps doing cho-cho-cho too with alerts, as long as they are crediting it, the government will use it to calculate your taxes. Just like Pella now, they don't tell us say you are meant to pay 36M. That is a rough estimate. It's for him to come and prove that is below this, is this, or above this. You bring evidence because you are not meant to calculate taxes on the capital, now your earnings, the income, the profits. Okay, so prepare yourself for it. You already do. This class is for you, not for Pella.
Here is proof that Bola Tinubu is determined to make sure that you become even poorer than he met you. Already, he has made you 3 times poorer than he met you. But he's not stopping here. He probably wants you to become 5 times poorer. 2 huge developments this past week. I'm going to take these 2 stories from West Africa Daily. By the way, shout out to them. 5% fuel tax. Tinubu's government keep inventing new ways to punish Nigerians. His obsession with revenue, not by building wealth though, but by taxing Nigeria, is pushing import prices even higher through inflated customs valuation. We'll take them one by one, but before then, let me make it very clear to you, this man is not acting alone. Remember, he's got the backing of the Western Empire, and they're the ones who are instructing him to do this. And that's because they already saw him as somebody who is obsessed with generating revenue, not by building wealth though, or by taxing its already poor citizens. And that's why when they tell you about IGR, I just laugh. 5% fuel tax. Remember all those climate change summits that he usually attends? He's attended a couple of them since he took office, and he usually goes there to just sleep or deliver those his incoherent speeches. But the main crux is that after that, he's been instructed to come and punish you, because one of the reasons why he has introduced this fuel tax is because he wants to discourage fossil fuel. They call it unclean energy, and encourage clean energy, which is laughable because we have that so-called unclean energy in abundance, and at the stage that we are in terms of our civilization, we actually need it. But instead, the Yubo people who have gone past this stage are encouraging him to discourage what we have in abundance just because they want to punish us. So now from next year, you will see further increase in the price you're already buying petrol. Right now, people buy between 800 something naira to 900 something naira, almost 1,000. So from next year, between 40 naira and 50 naira will be added to it because you want to drive revenue. Now, this revenue, remember, when it comes in, there is nothing the average Nigeria is benefiting from the so-called revenue. It goes straight back into funding Tinubu's lifestyle, that of his family and his cronies. So if you're already complaining that you're buying fuel high prices this year, wait for the real sheke next year. The second story, now customs, rather than relying on the actual price of what you're importing to value their own tax, they are now being encouraged to value your import at their discretion. Like they can disregard your official invoice, how much you paid for what you're importing, and bring their own valuation and tax you upon that their own valuation. It is a dirty secret that encourages zero transparency. And of course, you know that apart from claiming to be driving revenue, this is also a way of settling his boys, because now bribe will increase, right? Because rather than follow the official channel with zero accountability, with extortion. You rather go through the back door and know that you're paying bribe, which I am sure the customs officers will be happy, more than happy to welcome. And of course, you know what that does to you as an importer. You're definitely going to shift the responsibility to the final consumer, because now them go here. For instance, if you haven't bought a car now, I just pity you, because any car that you're already complaining is too expensive, it's like 20 million, it's like 30 million. The rest assured that very, very soon you could be buying that car of 20 million, 30 million, and that one of 30 million up to 40 and 50 million. Again, none of this is designed to better your life, because a leader who is actually serious, who has foresight, would create wealth to increase revenue of the country, but this one doesn't. He is extracting from the one already. He's not expanding it, he's extracting, he's squeezing it to put it in the pocket of a few Nigerians.
You don't know what's coming. Now, the Tax-Master General Bola Ahmed Tinubu thinks he wants to grow Nigeria GDP by taxing Nigeria. He's hired some crooked, wayward, weak, ignorant economists from the United Kingdom who had lived in the UK all their lives to come to Nigeria to thinking that they can tax Nigeria into a 1 trillion naira economy. You want to grow the GDP of the world most multi-dimensional poverty inflicted. It's troublesome and then it's worrisome. It's okay. Now, we've been asking Nigerians to rise up to the occasion to demand that this government be shut down, and for no reason should Bola Ahmed Tinubu return to power, because if everything in his head is about taxing already poor, impoverished, stagnant, retrogressive Nigerians, then there's nothing in his head. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu thinks that the only way he can grow Nigeria GDP, the only way he can raise the naira, the only way he can develop our economy is to tax already impoverished Nigeria, then there's no reason why we should look at him the second time. But a few persons think otherwise. Now, we've been complaining, we'll be yelling to say, get this guy to stop this guy at all costs, but some of you are quiet. When the time comes, and the beautiful thing about Bola Ahmed Tinubu and the system that he currently employs in government is that he works directly with the CBN and they work with the banks. So do not think that you can even evade or avoid being taxed if you earn anything. Very soon, it will only be normal for every Nigerian to walk on the street without being able to drive a car. Very soon, already impoverished. As I talk to you, Nigeria has lost the place of middle class. There are no middle class in Nigeria. Just a few, less than 1% Nigerians are rich, and the rest are below the poverty line. And like the World Economic Rating said, we now have over 130 million Nigerians in what is now being referred to as multi-dimensional poverty. Poverty where they cannot provide basic amenities for themselves and all of that. And then somebody said, oh, the economy is futuristic and is working. And I asked, all of this money that has been made from Nigerians that have now been made to face the harsh realities of this economic policy of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, which sectors have this money been reinvested in? That's the most critical. If you say that somebody is taking money from people and is futuristic about it, because these are economic policies that are very important, and I agree, but the most important thing is that it is not the conditional cash transfer, it is not all of this small cash sharing. These millions and billions and trillions, where have they been invested? Do we have better secured environment? Can our people go to farm to feed themselves now? Do we have good roads? Do we have quality roads? Have these things been invested in power? These are basic things that I thought we should know. But of course, some of us are thinking smart and we are allowing professionals who eat from all of this drama to benefit to tell us. We are singing it now. We have been crying that Nigerians who earn little above 75,000 may now start to pay as much as 20% of such money in an already bastardized economy, where a bottle of malt, a bottle of Coke, everything, bread is in hundreds. Is in thousands even. And we think that taxing Nigeria will be the only way to get the country to grow. This is worrisome. I'm worried. And if care is not taken, this will be very dangerous for a people that are already having criminal tendencies and in poverty. Those of you that have little cash, have little income coming, if you don't cry out now, if there is nothing that could be done, the most we can do is to bear Bola Tinubu to 2027. The most we can do. Already many Nigerians would have been tasked, a lot of things would have happened. The most we can do is to bear this guy to 2027. If not, it is well.